We must address mobile access with a sense of urgency. President Paul Kagame said that there is a need to address the gaps in mobile access and connectivity urgently as a significant portion of Africans remains offline. He was speaking at the opening ceremony of Mobile World Congress Kigali at Kigali Convention Centre on October 17th. The conference, which will conclude on October 19th, is Africa's most influential connectivity event. It brings together over 2,500 participants, including industry leaders, policy leaders, and innovators from 75 countries. Sub-Saharan Africa has made great strides in making mobile innovation an enabler for change. According to GSMA today, 85% of the region is covered by mobile networks, but remaining 15%, which accounts for about 200 million people, remains unconnected. President Kagame recognizes that Africa has the fastest growing mobile network with a growing penetration rate, but still has a long way to go. We already have the means to address the problems we are dealing with today, he said. The regional integration powered by faster and more reliable broadband is a big part of that. The African Union and Smart Africa are our institutions leading this, and Africa enjoys strong support from all of us. We can get more results faster by working together. The head of state highlighted that the pandemic has hastened the shift toward a new era of technology-driven development, adding that young and talented entrepreneurs are the forefront of the transformation as they receive continued support from the government. Financial technology is starting to make a big difference in everyday lives of our citizens. The potential of digital health technology to transform our health system is also very clear. Kagame further commended Airtel Rwanda for bringing the post-4G data within reach of nearly every Rwandan with the new initiative announced on Monday. He recommended support from Reed Hastings, the co-founder and executive chairman of Netflix, given that Rwandans will be able to acquire a new smartphone for under $20 in order to take advantage of the offer. MTN Rwanda has already offered a new competitive pricing to its customers as well. This is also very good news, the president added. The government's role was to maintain an enabling environmental and a level playing field. This shows the power of collaboration among the private sector, government, and strategic partners, he said. At the time, Kagame said there is a need to continue to prioritize digital skills. He commended the International Telecommunication Unit and Partners for a Digital Coalition launched in 2022, highlighting that so far over $92 billion in revenues have been mobilized and will mostly benefit the hard-to-reach communities. Mats Ganyard, the Director General of GSMA, the lead organizer of MYC Kigali, launched Rwanda's remarkable progress in the realm of technology and digital transformation, acknowledging the country as a leading innovator on the African continent. He highlighted Rwanda's significant strides in the digital landscape, citing a World Economic Forum ranking that places the country at number 4 in Africa, with the potential to ascend to the top position. Mats emphasized that mobile connectivity now blankets nearly 99% of Rwanda, with over 11 million connections, with over 85% of this now based on mobile broadband technologies. The number keeps growing. There is still much work to be done in Rwanda and across the continent to make sure that everyone everywhere has access to mobile internet and the transformational benefits of mobile internet. Mats acknowledged the government's ongoing work and commitment to bringing the mobile usage up by making smartphones more affordable, stating tax exemptions and partnerships as key drivers in the direction.
Please be seated, please. Mats Grenred, GSMA Director General, Doreen Bodan Martin, ITU Secretary General, Dr. Mani Abzaid, African Union Commissioner for Infrastructure and Energy, senior officials and business leaders, members of the diplomatic corps, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'm pleased to join you for the opening ceremony of this Mobile World Congress. I welcome you all. We are very happy to host you. I commend MATS and GSMA for the important work you are doing to unlock the full potential of mobile connectivity. I thank you for contributing to our continent's development. The pandemic has added to accelerating the transition to a new era of the technology-led development. Our young and talented entrepreneurs are driving this change, and we continue to support them. For example, financial technology is starting to make a big difference in everyday lives of our citizens. The potential of digital health technology to transform our health systems is also very clear. That means we have to address the gaps in the access and connectivity with a sense of urgency. Too many Africans remain offline. Today, Africa has the fastest growing mobile penetration rate globally, but we still have a long way to go. Yet, we already have the means to address the problems we are dealing with today. Regional integration, powered by faster and more reliable broadband, is a big part of it. The African Union and Smart Africa are our key institutions leading this, and Africa enjoys strong support from many partners. We can get more results faster by working together. I want to commend Airtel Rwanda for bringing the cost of 4G data within reach of nearly every Rwandan, with a new initiative announced yesterday. And many thanks to philanthropic support from Reed Hastings, the co-founder and executive chairman of Netflix. Rwandans will be able to acquire a new smartphone for under $20 in order to take advantage of the offer. MTN Rwanda has already offered new competitive pricing to its customers as well. This is also very good news. We thank MTN. Government's role was to maintain an enabling environment and a level playing field. This shows the power of collaboration among the private sector, government, and strategic philanthropy. At the same time, we must continue to prioritize digital skills and literacy. Globally, we are also seeing strong momentum to support Africa's digital transformation. The ITU's partner to connect digital coalition, launched last year, is a very good example. So far, over $32 billion in pledges have been mobilized and hard-to-reach communities will benefit the most. I thank ITU, under the leadership of Doreen Borden-Martin, for spearheading this alliance. If there is one lesson from the pandemic, it is that in times of crisis, we have to look for the common denominator. Only then can we see the light at the end of the tunnel and build the future we all deserve. Once again, I thank you all for coming to Kigali to attend the Mobile World Congress, which we are very happy to host for the second time. You are most welcome, and wish you all a productive meeting, and I thank you for your kind attention.